What's up, everyone? Sweaty Zeus here, continuing our walkthrough of Elden Ring. And I did want to make a note of something real quick that I forgot to do in the last video. So we're here at the basin. We just came down this elevator when my video cut out the last episode. We got the miniature Ronnie doll, which I didn't realize you could talk to her down here as well, but you can. So you can only talk to her at the Sites of Grace, I guess, in this area. Thought it had to be the first one, like right after we picked her up. So I thought I was going to have to go back, but you can do it here as well. So just talk to her. It'll not say anything. Keep doing it. And then she'll finally speak to you. She'll tell you she's upset with you, I guess, because you talked to her.
Let us speak of the powers once and of the demigods. Each of us was chosen, which is when I received. But I would not act. I stole the rune of. I would not be. The two fingers and I and the baleful shadow. Even when I turned my life remained, though he was alive yet. But I must betray ever. Another one, kind of. I've let forget what. I've let slip forget what thou's heard.
Okay, and she's gonna basically tell us that she was the one who was behind the Knight of Knives, which you probably figured it out by now because she had us go pick up one of the knives. I think there's just some herbs back here. Don't forget to pick up that Ghost Glovewort 9 we grabbed. Alright, so that's pretty much it. But she does tell you to take care of a vengeful shadow, which you want to keep going on through here, and then you will encounter said vengeful shadow. Let's throw the beast repellent torch on. I think that's what this one is. Yeah. These guys will back up from the beast repellent torch. Usually as long as they haven't started attacking you yet. Okay, so they're still good. Just don't touch them or get too close. You should be alright. Alright, so here's the vengeful shadow. And surprise, surprise, it's Vlad. He wants to fight us now.
Oh, Shadow, thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
He's pretty tough for a, you know, just like an invader type enemy. I should have buffed up first, definitely. Main thing you gotta watch out for is he can close distance really fast. That Ash of War he uses basically allows him to get right up on you. If he's in the water though, be sure to take advantage of the electrocution you can do. He's gonna have one heal. You don't want to trade with him though. He'll take you out pretty easily if you do that. That's what I was trying to avoid. You can see he can close that distance like pretty much instantaneously. We'll be able to get his sword and all of his gear, and you'll be able to use that Ash of War on his sword if you like it. I'm just trying to play this safe so you don't have to watch me do it twice. You can use these coffins to kind of slow them down. Just gotta walk around them. I don't know why, but they don't code the enemies to jump.
Beautifully fought.
There we
My
go.
thanks. It was more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
I never understood why she's having you kill Vlad's invader. I don't know if it's a different Vlad or what. But then tell Vlad she loves him. Like, I don't know. That was always a little confusing for me. So now we've got access to dun 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 the Lake of Rot, which is quite an area. It's also going to allow us to continue on and get the Moonlight Greatsword, which I'm a little excited about. It's just a little further up. Um, Although this is a faith, I am doing faith. I kind of want to respec because I really like using the Moonlight Greatsword, but alright, yeah, we're not even close to the levels. So this is a Lake of Rot, and there's a lot. You can see over there's an item. There's a lot of items around here. There's also a wandering, um, one of those horned. Oh, I forget what their characters are called, but one of the you can see him right there wandering around. One of the horn guys from earlier, right above my weapon. If you kill him, it'll give you a charm. Um, that is a talisman, and you can use it to. I think it increases your resistance to rot. So there's another item there, but there's all kind of items in this place, and I'll go around and pick them all up, show you where they all are. Main thing is though, you're gonna want to have Flame Cleanse Me. It's definitely worth it because you can dispel rot, immediately. Otherwise, like when I played through this with a build that didn't have faith, where I couldn't use that, it's a lot more difficult. Your options already used we don't have any, but the boluses or whatever. Um, Actually, we don't have the one that does the ones with rot. I know where it is. So I can go pick it up and show you where it's at. I just wanted to grab a couple items. There's a somber over here. And there's going to be a lot of those boss basilisks around, so just kind of be on the watch for them. There's Somber 7, which those are kind of rare, so that's a nice get. But anyways, what you're going to do for the early part here is jump on these things, and they're going to lift up the different platforms. You see that one there rose up, and there's actually a boss down the middle. If you lift up enough of the platforms, you'll be able to fight him out there. It's another one of the Dragonkin soldiers, and you'll get a katana. for him. There's one of our basilisks. Trying to remember where the next one. That's over there, I guess. You might come out. You can see him there in the middle if you get too close. Probably should have put on, we've got some gear that will lower or raise our immunity for rot. You can mess around with that if you want, but just, you can look at the items. Oops, wrong button, sorry. So like, I think it's immunity, but you can go over here to explanation. Yeah, immunity is poison and rot, so you can look at the different ones and see which are going to raise your immunity the highest. And there's a mushroom set we can grab, which I'll show you where that is before we come back here. I just wanted to show you. You can run in there also, and there will be a grace right there. But again, we're going to come back. I just wanted to show you while we're here. There's I think it's a Somber 9 right here. He's already coming out. There's going to be one of those dragon type dudes. Or not, I mean vampire like guys. He's not all that tough though. Come on, man. There we go. He'll drop the Alabaster Lord sword. And then over there is the Somber. I believe it's a Somber 9. Yep. And there's I think, yeah, we got the 7, and there's a few more in here. There's quite a few. I guess I can go ahead and grab the Grace. And then, like I said, I'll take us to the place where we can get the mushroom set. Real quick, it's just a, you know, like a little, one of the little short cave areas. Oh man, I was hoping we could hug that. Like grabbing all these butterflies too, because you can create more rod arrows with them. This area down here is pretty tough. Like I said, I just kind of ran through that area just to show it to you and get the Grace. And then, see, we got a new map now, which, again, the map we picked up right by the Lake of Rot shoreside Grace. And then down here's another mushroom set, or actually it's right here. You can see on this little thing. I think that's where it's at. Yeah, I'll run through it all, but I want to go up here, seed water. That's where we'll get the other mushroom set, which will allow us a little more time in the rot. Alright. Oh yeah, I want to throw on. Do we still have the torch? Yeah. There's not a lot to this area. Just some poison. And... Oh, and I need to show you the cookbook for the rot boluses or whatever it's called. Your poison will build up a little slower, and if you get on these things, you can heal yourself or let your poison go away a little bit. Oops. I just didn't have my seal on. What an idiot. There we go. We can use Flame Cleanse Me in here as well. But you may want to try to hop from the dry place to dry place. You don't have to if you can. Big rat. Oh great, I missed. I do believe there's going to be one up top as well. Yeah, up there. Two. If you have regeneration on your flask, then it should counteract poison. You can see it's keeping us from going down. And we're gonna go up there. There's a way up here. I believe, if I remember right. Yeah, I think this one over here. There's more rats. Wow, that's really hitting hard now. And the reason we came up here is to get the mushroom set I was telling you about. Since these guys are in poison, I wonder if it works like water does. Yeah, appears to. So we're gonna use fire on him. It always works better. Ink plants. They'll catch fire like that. Oh, we missed one of you. Go. Then we can get our silly little mushroom set here. Be a mushroom man. You can drop down the other way too if you want. Can't remember what the boss is in here. Oh, it's the rot, the kindred rot, I think they're called. The guys that look like oh, what are they? They look like centipedes. Hey, now you're supposed to die. Unfortunately, we don't have any FP left, like I thought we did. Got enough to do a summon, probably. And I do believe at this point you can use your starlight shards if you want. I don't remember if there's another use for them other than Seleucus's quest. If you're ever like, really low on FP. But I don't think we'll need it for these guys. Alright, so let's see what summon we're gonna use. Oh, we can always use Mimic because he goes off of health, so that'll work. Got plenty of health. Kindred of Rot. Oh! Holy shit. There we go. Yeah, watch out for those strings they shoot. Whew. Which I believe you can get that as a, I think it's like a magic intelligence cast. If I remember right. This is where we were, if you remember. There's some basilisks over there. And then this leads us through to, there's like a castle up here. That's how we got here earlier. So, Mainly though, what we wanted was the oh, I need to show you the where that other cookbook is too, before I forget. So right here, Seofa River. I remember I didn't do Seofa as early as I meant to, so we kind of rushed through a lot of this area. No, I didn't go up here. So you're gonna go up here to the right. I don't like that number. Come on now, let's try to charge attack you. Where is it? I think it's up top here. Am I going crazy? I know it's up. I know it's in this area. Maybe it's on the other side. Or is that it? Come on now. Don't make me look dumb. Maybe I'm mixed up. It's over here. Yeah, it's over here. My mistake. There it is. Alright, so you can see now we can craft these. Might as well craft a lot of them because they're very useful. So are those. And then when we pick up the butterflies, it'll allow us you to create rot bones or rot arrows, either one. So I think we got most important stuff here, though. That was just one little thing we missed. So you see down here, like this boss area, how big it is. All right, that's where we're gonna go after the Lake of Rot. And then after that, we'll be able to get the Moonlight Greatsword. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're only at 28 minutes. I thought we'd be a lot further along than that. So, let's not forget our mushroom suit. You can see our immunity from what we had on. I don't even remember what I had on. Oh, it's this. It took us up quite a bit. From 293 to 367 there. Alright, so we're up at 436 now. And yes, we look stupid, but we'll be a little safer. So, you can also make sure to have these on deck if you want to use them instead of, like if we have an incantation, but, and then you can create some of these that boost immunity. I think this is the one here. We don't have any dragonfly heads. I might have, yeah, we've got one we can take. So, go ahead and use that. Be nice if you could ride Torn in here, but we're gonna go this way this time. You can see it still builds up, but it's a little slower. Just each time I'm gonna dispel it as soon as I can. And if you want to wait, sit on these, let it cool down, you can. just for the sake of the video, you know, I'm not going to do that, but can throw these on too so we can save some of our FP. The good thing is Flame Cleanse Me sure doesn't take a lot of them, so don't forget to kill the bullhorn guy in the middle. Can we make it? Yes. Somber 7. So now, just coming down here, we got a 7, 8, and 9, which those are obviously the hardest ones to get. So, also, Blessings Boom. Do you have it or any other healing incantations or anything you throw on? It'll help. And we could throw this on too. So, then we do get afflicted, it'll tick down a lot slower. I don't think there's anything on that. Right there. Yeah, you can see, look, it definitely helps it not get too far ahead of itself. Just don't let these guys get you, then you gotta start all over. Whew. Had me nervous there. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. It might not be a half bad idea to take off some of your incantations before you come in here too. That way you're not fumbling through them like I just did. Hopefully when we breach him, I don't think we can. No. Might be a good idea to just go hit him and run, but bait him back over this way. Really just kill him. I gotta go pick it up. Alrighty. So now we gotta run over that way. There's gonna be another little area back there where we can get the other mushroom costume. Or it might just be a different hat, I can't remember. Come on! Ah. So you can see we got our summon sun now because we're close to the boss here. If you lift all these platforms up, obviously it makes fighting him a lot easier too. You don't want to do it with rot status. It's not fun. Alright. So we're going to go over to that little building over there. go. There's gonna be some basilisks in there. We might be able to shoot them from here. Let's see, what do we got? Bleed arrows. Wrong button. Oh, why do I keep doing that? There we go. Oops. Oopsie doopsie. Fell in the sludge and didn't even notice. Machine Gun Kelly over here. Oh, cool. That refilled our stuff. We needed that. Alright. We gotta hop up here, so just be careful. There's another 8. So we're gonna go over there. I don't think there's nothing up here. And then right there is our little outfit, mushroom crown. So that one's gonna raise your immunity even more. But mainly just give you more damage negation. Some people like it too, but and that's why we cleared these guys out, because when you drop down here, otherwise you might get death blighted if you don't. There's some butterflies. But you can just warp back to the beginning at any point if you need to. I was thinking there was another item over here, but I'm not 100%, so we'll need to just run by. You can see there's a lot of basilisks. Oh, it's all the butterflies. There's a bunch of them. Pardon my button mashing. Just makes it easier to grab them all. There's 6. This is where we came earlier. I guess we don't need to. I still get in this habit of. Excuse me. I still get in the habit of going to the Graces to travel, like you would do in the Souls games. So it's a tough habit to break. So, while I'm thinking about it, um, I can't believe I didn't do this, but you want to throw these on that you can. They're gonna raise the head quite a bit more. So you can throw 2 of them on. We'll throw on this one. Takes us to 577. And then this one, 617. Yeah, you can see that raised our rot bar quite a bit. I don't know why I didn't think of that first. I'm gonna let it go down first, because if you don't, then it'll start from where it's at. Defeat the purpose. And we're gonna go out to the middle now so we can face the dragon soldier. And then you'll get, like I said, you'll get I think it's like the dragon lightning katana. I recommend also calling your spirit summon if you're going to do one. while you're on this, because one time I tried to do it back there, and then when he ran to follow me, he couldn't jump up here, and then he just kind of ran into this thing, like he stood here and did this the whole time, and I had to fight the dragon by myself. So just be aware. Alright. Golden bell. I guess flame would be the best. Yeah. Uh-oh. Easy peasy. Oh, I should have busted a gold foot before that. I didn't realize he was worth 58,000. Oh, kind of sucks. I think there's a couple items around him. Might be it. There's one more. Alright, well that should be it for this area. Let me check here. 48 minutes. We've got enough time to run through this area, but I think I'm gonna hold off because there's an optional mini boss down there. And I don't know that you get anything for it. I can't completely remember, so here's the blade we got if you want to check it out. Pretty cool. Another katana. It's not the longest, it's kind of short actually, but it's got a really cool ash with war. And then it's basically imbued with lightning for a good little amount of time after. So I imagine it's pretty good. It's not, doesn't require faith or intelligence, so it's a good weapon for anyone wanting to do any type of elemental damage without investing in that. You can see also our after we do it, we're getting 130 lightning damage to our attack power. So it's going up 130 points. So if you open up with that, you know, you've got that for most of the battles with any normal sized enemies. There's a bunch of these little guys down here, and they're actually really tough. Just because we're, you know, this area is like considered a little more late game. It's they're all beefed up. So replace these that we used. Alright, so I will go ahead and end here. You can go ahead and spend any runes you got. be sure to before we move on, because you'll maybe die once, possibly. And then we'll be coming up on the big boss for Ronnie's entire quest line. I think well, there's another one after that, but it's kind of the one that will restrict our access to if you remember, this plateau down here we couldn't reach. This area here we're going to go to. I think we start here and then go this way. And then this is you can see the elevator. It comes up right here on top of the plateau. And then there's a lot of cool stuff up here, but it's a really tough area. Well, I'll definitely die up there for sure. So, alright, guys. Well, thanks for joining, and we will catch you in the next one. Have a good one.